How are you, Tom?
Hi, Allie.
So I want to start with C3's performance in the public markets because it's been nothing short of astonishing. Does C3 really have the tools to support the kind of growth that the markets are expecting?
Well, I think that it's generally considered that the market for artificial intelligence is now AI software, exceeds the addressable market opportunity in software exceeds $1 trillion, according to Bloomberg and others. C3 AI is clearly one of the leaders in enterprise application software. So I think it has we're a large and successful company with many successful products addressing a huge addressable market. And I think that is what the market is reflecting.
And how big is that addressable market, Tom?
According to Bloomberg, just generative AI alone exceeds I think $1.2 billion. If we look at enterprise AI, as it relates to writ large, that even without generative AI, the predictions are, five, six, $700 billion addressable market opportunity. So this is as big a market opportunity as I think we've seen in the history of enterprise application software.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about who C3's customers are. I know the customer count from the latest series of filings is about 287. However, that includes a lot of different definitions. I think trials are included, paid subscriptions, that sort of thing. And you've changed the definition of a customer at C3 before. I guess my question is, why? Why is it so hard to pin down a customer?
Well, the nature of the customer has changed, Allie. We've been in business for 14 years. And we've moved, originally we did business with large utilities and then energy companies and then manufacturing companies. And, now we have basically consumer products where we have, OEM distributors. And so as it's a very, very complex fabric of customers that we have out there in the energy industry, the defense industry, the consumer packaged goods industry, the food industries, individual data scientists, individual end users that might sign up and use our products for $25 a piece. So as the company has evolved over the last 14 years, the customer mix has changed, very significantly, has expanded very significantly. And we've continued to, do our best to provide the market, as accurate as we can, a representation of the number of customers that we have.
And do you feel like customer growth has been happening fast enough, Tom?
I think that last year it went from something like 128 to 287 or something. So it looks like a pretty good growth clip to me. I think it's quite rapid.
Now, I want to also ask you about CFO turnover at C3. I know, for instance, when I was sort of looking through files, I found that there have been about 9 CFOs, I believe, in the 14-year history of C3. Does that sound about right to you?
It could be. It sounds plausible.
Mhm. Yeah, does that turnover make sense? How do you explain that kind of turnover? Because some of the statistics I've found suggest that's not exactly standard.
Well, I think if you look at many technology companies out there, Oracle, Tesla, Twitter, Stripe, others have had many chief financial officers. C3 has been around for now 14 years. We started with 3 people. We went to 10 people. We went to 100 people. And we went from a U.S. company to a multinational company. And I can assure you, it's a different type of CFO that you need to run a 5-person company than you need to run a 1,000-person global company. So I think as the company has evolved, it's had, appropriate executives to fulfill those roles. We have a highly experienced executive in that role today. And, many, many companies have changed CFOs over the year, Oracle, Tesla, Twitter, and so has C3.
And then the last question, Tom, the short sellers who are in C3 right now, what's your message to them?
I'm not sure who you might be referring to. I think that any investor that's taking a short thesis, a short on the AI thesis writ large in 22 and 23 is like really a crummy investor. I mean, this is like betting against the internet in 1996. I mean, how stupid can you be? So it's I think they're getting killed financially, and they're just bad investors.
Betting against the internet in 1996, you said?
That would be a pretty bad bet, right?
It certainly would be. Thank you so much for your time, Tom.